Hi, this is Jeremy. Welcome to Iron Deck. This is our first weekly haul video where I'm going to talk about the Magic cards I'm buying, why I'm buying them, and just show you some cool stuff I'm picking up. This is not in any way meant to be financial advice. The good decisions I've made in Magic the Gathering are pure luck. I've been in the right place at the right time. So please do not take this as financial advice. This is just meant to be a cool showcase of new Magic cards I'm buying. So anyway, let's get started. First up, we've got new legacy staple, Seeds of Innocence. I got two of these. This is a sideboard card, but it's a sideboard card that's on the reserve list, which means if you need these, if you're playing Bant in Legacy, any of the various flavors of Bant, you're going to want to get these to deal with the 8-cast Menace, which is currently ravaging the format. You've got to deal with Kappa Cannoneer somehow, and this is probably the best way to do it because you don't have to target him. So anyway, Seeds of Innocence on the reserve list. I think I paid 20 something a piece for these. They're around 30. If you want them, now's the time to get them before this very fringe card, sideboard card becomes a $100 card. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Legacy doesn't really move the needle all that much, but once again, if it's on the reserve list, now's the time. All right, next up, we've got Field of the Dead. This is not a new and exciting card, a couple years old. I need a playset for the Legacy 8 Mulch deck. I do my best to keep basically a library of all the Legacy playable things and new decks. And 8 Mulch is a new deck. It's a crazy new deck. Basically functions by using Manabond, which we'll get to in a moment, to vomit everything in your hand onto the battlefield, including Field of the Dead. So kind of like Scape Shift, you just immediately make a ton of zombies. So I think I paid around 20 bucks a piece for these. I wasn't thrilled to do it, but hey, you need Field of the Dead. I'm sure they're just about to reprint it as a secret layer or something, and this one will get way cheaper, and I'll wish I hadn't spent $20 a piece on them. Anywho, let's keep on trucking here. Next up is Hidetsugu Consumes All. This is a cool flip card from Kamagawa, Neon Dynasty. This is for Grixis Control and Legacy. That's a deck I'm kind of hot on right now. I've been playing a lot on Magic Online, doing average, which is pretty much par for the course for me. Anybody who's into the format will tell you this makes Grixis Control playable again. I had to get my play set. I went with the cool alternate, kind of more neon looking art. One annoying thing with this card is it's a flip card, and I personally hate to flip a card out of its sleeve. It's just a weird thing of mine. I don't like doing it. So I also got these. These are the tokens that you can just write on from Kamagawa. I ordered them, which is probably lazy, but I haven't opened a bunch of Kamagawa. I opened up a collector's box or two. Haven't opened up any regular packs, so I didn't see these. So instead, I just went on TCG Player and got a ton of them for like $2. All right, moving right along. Oh, this is spicy. This is spicy stuff. Boom, Mulch. This is a common from Stronghold. It's been reprinted. I wanted the original Rebecca Gay art, so I ordered Mulch. This is instrumental in the 8-cast. I'm sorry. This is instrumental in the 8 Mulch deck in Legacy, along with Winding Way, which I think is from Modern Horizons or Modern Horizons 2. But anyways, if you're going to play 8 Mulch, you got to have your Mulch. This is fun. This is from TCG Player, and it's wrong. This was supposed to be Chandra dressed to kill in her lovely Beauty and the Beast ball gown. Instead, it's the regular version, and I'm going to have to return that. So, yay! Sideboard of Grixis Control. It's Sorin the Mirthless, aka Count Dracula. I opted for this in the non-foil because I don't want it to curve into a Pringle, which all of the modern foils from Magic do. That's a fun little bonus from Wizards, is you get a cool foil card and it's completely unplayable if it hits any kind of humidity. So anyways, I wanted The alternate version, because I'm a former goth weirdo and I want Count Dracula. Next up, we've got 3 copies of Manabond. Once again, the 8 Mulch deck. I'm pretty sure I had a play set of these, but I'm in the process of moving. I know I have 1 in my lands deck, so I got 3 more just to make sure. They're not in the reserve list. I'm sure that now that I bought extra copies, they'll get reprinted with cool secret layer art or whatever. But I like the original anyways. This is from Exodus. I want to say I paid about $10 a piece for these. Cool card, very focused. I mean, this is for 8 Mulch. I don't even think Lands plays it anymore, but what are you going to do? I picked up some Manabonds. These are cool. Here are foreign black bordered. Oh, look at that edge. But all of the cards I'm showing you right now, they're going to get play. I'm not putting them in a binder. Like, my collection is a player's collection. These are meant to be shuffled. So these are the black bordered fast bonds, foreign black bordered, I should say. Cool in French, in Chamon. I'm probably saying that wrong. I know with French you just normally dump the last 3 or 4 letters. In Chamon. Anyways, the ways to get fast spawn black bordered are alpha, beta, or foreign black bordered. So I opted for the foreign black bordered because I didn't want to pay 600 plus. That's probably what they go for. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know the beta are expensive and alpha is even worse. So if you want a cool black bordered version, which I do, I always go foreign black bordered. I'm sure, like, for a iconic card, like, I would love to get a play set of beta Swords to Plowshares, beta Lightning Bolts, but Fast Bond is fringe playable at best. So foreign black border is. So this is cool. Here's the original Hercules Recall from Antiquities. I have the other one. I think it's from one of the Mirrodin sets they reprinted it, and I'm sure they've reprinted it since then, but I like the Antiquities version. I went through my Antiquities binder and didn't find any of these, which kind of sucks. This one was advertised as heavily played. I mean, looks pretty good to me. It's not in great condition, but again, this is going to get sleeved up and put in the deck. I couldn't bear to use the new one. I love the art of the old one. I think I'm going to end up getting a play set at some point. I think I paid $65 for this, which seems absurd, but you know, you want an Antiquities card, that's what happens, especially one that gets play. I'm trying to get more into paper vintage. This is a sideboard and card in Legacy now, so there you have it. Next up, purely reserve list FOMO. This popped up, Ancestral Knowledge. I don't think it gets play anywhere, maybe in Commander. I don't know a lot about Commander. Trying to get into it. But anyways, Ancestral Knowledge, it's a reserve list card. I think I paid $5 a piece for him. It has kind of a neat weirdo effect. I don't think you go wrong buying anything on the reserve list, and you never know. This might show up in some deck, become a cool Commander card, and overnight become an $80 card. That's just the nature of the reserve list. Next up, super weird. Here are 3 foil Black Lotuses. This is, of course, the Dual Masters Japanese print. I mean, look, any fan of Magic wants to get their hands on a Black Lotus. I don't really love to sleeve mine up and shuffle them. So if I was going to play in anything but a official event, this is what I was use as a proxy. Plus, they're cool. I mean, you get a foil Black Lotus, you get that kind of sweet Magic Online art. Yeah, it's a Black Lotus. What are you going to say? 0 casting cost, 3 mana of any color. I think I paid around $40 a piece for them. I think they've gone up a little bit, but I mean, worth it if you're into old vintage staples that don't cost $10,000. All right. Another foreign black bordered card. This is the stunning black bordered Underground Sea. I'm in the process of trying to get play sets of the black bordered dual lands, and once again, I don't want to pay $5,000 for beta and 15 for alpha, whatever they cost. So 4 in black border it is. This is my third underground sea. I've got 3 volcanic islands. I've got 2 or 3 of some of the others. I don't have any tropical islands, which is next in the crosshairs. So it's fun. It's like going after the dual lands all over again, except this time they're way more expensive. But you want them in black border. You got to flex when you're at a GP or Magic Fest or whatever it'll be called in the future now. So there you have it. Just an absolutely stunning card. Rob Alexander's art on this. I love it. All right, last but not least, a Commander card. As I said, we don't play Commander. I want to get into Commander, so please tell me what you think. The competitive side, CEDH, as the kids call it, or casual. I don't know. I know there's a lot of table rules and stuff and etiquette in Commander. I don't know any of it. So the first Commander I want to build is Empress Galena. She's got a couple swell otters with her. And this is a foil I got from a guy on Twitter named Dynamo Nestico. I've dealt with him before. I think I bought a foreign black border Tundra from him. He's a great vendor to deal with. Ships out super fast. Very honest guy. Great selection of cards. And here's a foil, Empress Galena from, is that Invasion? I think it's Invasion. Anyway, they just reprinted this. It's coming out in the secret layer, the left-handed secret layer or something like that. So that's cool. Right after I bought a foil one, they reprinted it. But it doesn't have the sweet original art, and it doesn't have these adorable otters. So there's Empress Galena. Hey, thank you for watching our first haul video. Hopefully we're going to get Peter to do one soon. We're going to do some more unboxing videos coming up. So please like, comment, subscribe, smash the button. You're on YouTube. You know what to do. Take care.